Hi everyone, it's Ashley and Fred with Going Crochetzy, and today is Vlogmas Day number 21. So I already know what I'm going to do today. I have two things on my agenda. The first thing is a pattern test for someone, and the second one is finishing up the dragon for Owen, because I have had this pattern, or I have had this dragon on my hook since August, like the beginning of August, and it's just kind of sitting there, or not getting finished, I should say, because he has given up hope on it, honestly. So I have to get that finished for him. I really do. And now that I have everything else out of the way, I don't have any more markets coming up. I don't have any custom orders. I don't have anything that I have to do in the present except make a hat for my mother-in-law. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for him today, and he will be very excited about it. Won't he, Georgie? Yes. Georgie says he will be very excited, right? Yes. Yes, he will. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab those things. I'll bring you along with me to go grab the yarn for those projects, and then I can get started. Let's go and get that yarn for those two projects I told you guys about. So this is my yarn cabinet. Now for the sheep, I think I'm going to do like an off-white color. So I think this is a vintage white and Bernat blanket. So I'm going to use a vintage white, and then I don't have any dark gray. Don't mind my Roomba is coming in to dock itself, so you might hear that in the background. I'm gonna do, I think, I don't have any black and Bernat anymore. I'm all out, but I do have the black in the Home Chenille Slim, and I think that will work nicely. So black and white, black and off-white sheep, I think will be good. So I'm gonna grab those two skeins, and then for the dragon, that one is down here in my work in progress bin here. It's been down here for quite some time. Owen will be so excited to see that I'm actually finishing this up. So I actually have the black, I believe it's the same thing, Home Chenille Slim. So I'll grab both of those, and then I have the body and that leftover skein of yarn, and I actually did end up picking out a second skein of that same yarn just because I knew I probably wouldn't have enough with that first skein. So I'm going to bring all of that out with me into the living room to work on those, and I think I might do the sheep first just because it's a pattern test and I want to get it done in a timely fashion, even though she's in no hurry to get it done because she understands holidays come first. And then I'll work on the dragon after because I can get that done whenever. I did promise Owen I would get it done before Christmas, but I'll definitely get it done today or tomorrow. So he won't have to worry about that. I have to show you guys the progress. So I just added all of the limbs into it, and it has a little tail, and it's just so cute. I just love it. So it's coming right along, and so the back legs and the front legs and the little tail, and it's just so little and so sweet, and I'm really excited to see the final product because I'm loving the size of it, having it being smaller. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than this, but I'm really liking the size that it's turning into. Look at this little guy. Isn't he so cute? So this is a pattern test I did for Beck Made Studio on Instagram. So definitely go check her out and give her a follow so that you can get this pattern once it is released. But I made this little guy. It still needs a name, so you can also go give her some name suggestions because it's so cute. I had to embroider the eyes because the safety eyes I had were way too large to put on the face, and so I went for just like a little white use. I had tried to make black embroidery, but it wasn't showing up. So I went with a little U, and I think he's okay. But I think this little lamb is just the sweetest, and it will sit. Let's see if I can put it here so you guys can see. So it will sit and be so cute and sweet. And I think this would be like a perfect little baby shower gift for someone. And I just love it. It's so little. So I did end up using a smaller hook size than she suggested. It suggests a size 7 hook, and I knew it would just be too loose for me if I used a size 7, so I ended up using a size 5. So it probably came out a bit smaller than it should have because I did use a smaller hook size, but I love it. And it worked up pretty quick too. So I will definitely make some more of these and maybe just do different colors. Like instead of the black, I might do like pinks or blues or something like that. Make it a little bit more fun for like baby shower type of thing. Now I'm going to go and clean up all the fuzz because I have fuzz everywhere. So I have to go clean up the fuzz, and then I'm going to start on Owen's dragon, which is very exciting for Owen. Realities of working with Sweet Sniggles light yarn. You gotta have one of these around to suck up all of the yarn bits because they will be everywhere. And sorry I didn't show you guys much of the progress as I was making the dragon, but I had my son with me and we were talking and he was watching shows and everything else, and so it was kind of difficult to be filming when he was right in the room with me the whole time. But I did get his dragon done, and so here it is. I gave her or him some gold eyes that Owen picked out. He has the fur down the back, fur on the wings, then the furry little tail, and it's the colors that Owen wanted, and so I think he's gonna love it. He hasn't seen it yet, but I think he's going to love it. I just finished it, and so I did end up using a smaller size hook, which made the dragon smaller. So in the past I've used a 5mm hook, but since it was with Sweet Sniggles Light and not with the Bernat blanket, I found it was kind of holey, you know, and I didn't want, like, you could like almost pick it up and feel like the holes, and I don't like that. So I ended up letting him know I was going to downsize my hook to make it tighter so that he would be able to play with it more without worrying about sticking his little fingers in there and then like pulling out the polyfill. And I think it's nice and tight. I can't get my fingers in there now. And he was okay with that, even though it compromised the size slightly. It's still pretty big. And so this is with the Sweet Snuggles Light. I think I prefer doing them in burlap blanket because you can get a larger size with a burlap blanket, but I couldn't get these colors in burlap blanket. So, you know, we have to make sacrifices for what we like. And so he's going to be very happy with this. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And now I have one more thing off my list, and so he won't have to bother me about making this dragon anymore because now I have it finished and he will be able to love on it, and he'll probably use it to sleep with. It'll probably be like become like part of a pillow or something, knowing him. But yeah, he is all finished, and now I get to move on to the next day and say good night to all of you. So happy Vlogmas. I will see you guys tomorrow. Like, comment down below what colors you would like to see a Winnie the Dragon in. Maybe I'll make another one just for the fun of making one. So any color combinations would be welcome. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you all of you guys next time. So bye.